Hi guys, I'm sure many of you remember the Event 201 that took place a few years ago, and it was a pandemic preparedness exercise that took place, and it started in New York, October the 18th, 2019. That event took place, and it talked about lots of the things that we're seeing today. Obviously, it spoke about the pandemic, it spoke about COVID, it spoke about vaccines and lots of different things on that, and there was lots of different parts to it. And I sat and watched all of it. A lot of us did, because it was a really good way of getting research and kind of finding out what may come next, kind of deal. So I remember when I watched Event 201, there was a lot of stuff on there. Towards the end, they talked about civil war in lots of countries, and there was going to be a civil war, which we can see almost the start of now in the US. So a lot of things are happening out there. But this civil war was all over the world. Civil wars were taking place. And in Event 201, they blamed these civil wars on the fact that people weren't getting the medication they needed for being sick and all of this kind of stuff. But we can see today that that wouldn't be the cause of the civil war if there were to be a civil war. Okay? Also, it's always been the same, that everything that happens in the US also happens here in the UK. So at the moment, they're cutting lots of benefits and they're cutting lots of things in the US, and they're trying to do exactly the same here. They're trying to rob from the poor to make things better for the rich. So why do we have to copy these people? And I just actually can't stand Starmer. He's just a robotic fool he doesn't know what it's like to be a person that lives and works day to day. He's a sir, for fuck's sake. So I'm just wondering now, with all of that in mind and with everything that is going on at the moment, Event 201 predicted so much, in my opinion, that did come true and was our reality, that I think it was the beginning of a live, how can I put it? A live event that we're still in, I think. And lots of it is to do with behavioural science and how humans react to certain things. When we see something in the news, how we're going to react. A lot of it is social engineering, and a lot of that is going on, guys. So don't fall for the hype and don't believe the hype. Just because someone has got a brown face or darker skin than you've got doesn't give them less of a right to A, be a human, or B, be in any country that they wish to live in. It's not for us to say there's a border here, this one can't come in, this one can't live here. It's actually quite ridiculous, because as soon as the white person wants to go abroad, they can go and live in another country. They want to do this, they want to do that. They want to be accepted and approved in that country. But it's really not the same if you've got darker skin. And we're living still in a society and a time where skin colour really does still matter, and it's absolutely fucking ridiculous, in my opinion. I have got beautiful brown skin, and I was born with that skin. I had no say. I'm born in my body, born in that skin, exactly the same as lots of other people. So when you suffer racism because of the colour of your skin or because of where you're born, the person that is instigating that racism against you has to be and is the most ignorant person in the world at this point. And if you still, in July 2025, if because you've got white skin and I've got brown skin, if you think that because you've got white skin that you are above me in some way, then look around you. Look around you. I know many successful black people. I know many successful brown people. I know many successful beige people. I know many successful white people. If you think that you're better than me in any way because your skin is white and mine is a beautiful bronze brown, And if you are in the US and you think that because somebody's got brown skin or beige skin or light brown skin that they shouldn't be in your country, it's slightly different in the US though, because many of the people in the US haven't even got a passport. In the UK, when I see racism here, and I've had a lot of racism, I'm 53 years old. I'm a 53-year-old woman that's had immense racism in this country. The difference here is though, white people here just think that they can live anywhere in the world and it's okay for them, but they've not got the same open-hearted spirit when it comes to someone from another country that's suffering or has brown or black skin. This is an issue the white person needs to deal with and understand why you feel this way. There are a lot of unemployed white people in this country, and there's a lot of people of brown and black and whatever colour skin that do work and make money and are able to live a really decent, beautiful life. I'm one of those people. I came out of poverty. I have a beautiful life. I work hard and I'm able to do whatever the fuck I want in this world. And I've made my life that way. If you're a white person and you're bitter that I've been able to do that, then look at your own life and fix up your world. Don't just call someone an N and a Packy and all this just because you're jealous of the way their life is. That is really sad. If you have that spirit upon you, and you're a white person and you either live in the UK or the US, I pray for you today that that spirit is lifted off of you and you see the world in a different light after you've watched this video. It's not about skin colour. If you still dislike somebody because of the way they were born, something they had no say in and they were put in that body and brought into this world, and you're so ignorant enough to dislike that, then please, on this day in July, understand that it's you that has the problem because you still think that way in the year 2025. Hope I've made sense, and if you're able to watch this video all the way through, just tell me in the comments I watched it all the way through, because the time span of the human being is really terrible as well. People can't watch a 2-minute video all the way through. I look at my analytics, it's really sad, guys. But hey ho, this is where we are. I'm just going to sign out and have a fantastic day. I've got all my bees around my lavender. Peace out, guys. Have a fantastic day. And I hope I've made sense, and anyone that felt that and it's resonated with you, I pray that that spirit is lifted off of you today and your life changes from this moment forth. Peace out.